You're live.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Welcome everybody to the City Council Northwest San Ramon Geologic Hazard Abatement District meeting for June the 9th, 2020. Madam Clerk.
Prior to roll call, the city attorney would like to make an announcement regarding the teleconferencing of this meeting.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Board members, as you all know, the governor issued Executive Order N-25-20 to facilitate social distancing and prevent the spread of COVID-19. This and other orders relax Brown Act requirements and allow public meetings to be held by teleconference, including this one. And the procedures adopted for this meeting meet or exceed the standards set forth in the governor's orders. And now, Madam Clerk, please conduct roll call, and I'll ask the board chairman to recognize me and confirm certain matters for the record. Thank you.
Board Member Hudson?
Here.
Board Member Alone?
Here.
Board Member Perkins?
Here.
Vice Chair Zafar?
Here.
And Chair Clarkson?
Here. Martin, it's yours again.
Thank you. I would now like to verify that all members of the board can hear me well, that all members have been able to hear all previous speakers, including the roll call, and that each board member believes, based on facial or voice recognition or otherwise, that all persons representing themselves to be board members are in fact board members.
Yes.
Get an affirmative from all 5 board members. I would just remind you that any votes taken during this meeting must be done by roll call. Thank you, and back to you.
Thank you, Martin. Madam Clerk.
Item 2, announcements. We have none this evening. Item 3, public comment.
Public comment for items on this agenda. Are there anybody who would like to speak for the 3 minutes or less?
For the individual that is in attendance, if you'd like to make a comment under public comment, please use the raise your hand button at this time. Looks like we have no request to speak, and I have not received any written comment for this meeting.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Then I'll close public comment.
Item 4, approval of minutes. Before you are the minutes from the Northwest GHAD District meeting on May 12th for your approval or amendment.
Is there a motion?
I
I'll
can
move
move.
item 4.1, minutes of the May 12th meeting.
I can second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Seeing no hands raised. Madam Clerk, roll call vote.
Board Member Hudson?
Aye.
Board Member Alone?
Aye.
Board Member Perkins?
Aye.
Vice Chair Zafar?
Aye.
And Chair Clarkson?
Aye.
Thank you. The motion passes 5-0. Item 5, consent calendar. We have no items. Item 6, unfinished business. There are no items. Item 7, new business. 7.1, resolution Northwest San Ramon GHAD number 2020-002, public hearing. Adopt a resolution confirming and levying the assessments for the Northwest San Ramon Geologic Hazard Abatement District for fiscal year 2020-2021 and adopting the fiscal year 2020-2021 Northwest San Ramon GHAD budget.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Is there a staff presentation, or can we open this up to public comment?
Staff presentation, please.
Is there a staff presentation? If not, I'll go right to public comment.
Yes. Good evening, GHAD Board. So the item before you this evening is to hold a public hearing regarding the 2020-2021 annual assessment for the Northwest San Ramon Geologic Hazard Abatement District and adoption of a resolution confirming and levying the assessments for the Northwest San Ramon Geologic Hazard Abatement District for fiscal year 2020-2021 and adopting the 2020-2021 Northwest San Ramon budget. So at the last meeting of the board on May 12th, the board accepted the 2020-2021 engineers report and adopted a resolution of intention to order assessments for the Northwest San Ramon GHAD and setting a public hearing for this evening. So in summary, for the upcoming year, maintenance responsibilities for the Northwest San Ramon GHAD will remain with the developer, Lennar, for the preserve area. Therefore, funds from the assessment will go to building the reserve. Maintenance responsibilities will remain the responsibility of Lennar until that reserve has reached $1 million. And because the GHAD will have no maintenance responsibilities in the upcoming year, we have not established a budget. However, we will bring forward any items as appropriate if we incur incidental expenses and seek an adjustment at the mid-year process. So the assessment rates for the Northwest San Ramon GHAD have been adjusted by inflation, and the intended assessment for the upcoming year is $1,531.53 per assessment unit and 10.7 cents per square foot of non-residential building space. Individual units will be assessed between 1 and 0.4 assessment units, depending on the size of the unit. Prior to this evening's hearing, staff sent 258 notices to residents in the preserve, and staff was contacted by 2 residents, both of whom were wanting to know if the assessment was new and would appear on the property tax. So in conclusion, staff recommends that the Board of Directors conduct the hearing and consider adoption of Resolution Northwest San Ramon GHAD 2020-002, confirming and levying the assessment for fiscal year 2020-2021 for the Northwest San Ramon Geologic Hazard Abatement District and adopting the Northwest San Ramon GHAD budget. Do you have any
Thank you,
questions?
Robin. Thank you, Robin. Any questions, or should I go to the public comment? Seeing no questions, I will first open the public comment. Madam Clerk?
If you would like to speak, please use your raise your hand button at this time. Doesn't appear the individual would like to speak, and I have no written comment for this item as well.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. We'll go ahead and close public comment. Would someone like to ask any questions or make a motion?
So quick question. I just wanted to clarify. So the 2 residents that asked those questions, so this is not new, but just factoring in the cost of inflation, and it will be on the property tax?
That is correct.
Thank you.
I'll move that we close the public hearing and adopt resolution 2020-2, confirming and levying the assessment for the Northwest San Ramon Geologic Hazard Abatement District for fiscal year 2020-2021, and adopting the fiscal year 2020-2021 Northwest San Ramon GHAD budget.
Second.
Moved by Hudson, seconded by Alone. Any other questions? Seeing no other questions being asked, Madam Clerk, roll call vote.
Board Member Hudson,
Aye.
Board Member Alone,
Aye.
Board Member Perkins,
Aye.
Vice Chair Zafar,
Aye.
and Chair Clarkson.
Aye.
Thank you. The motion passed unanimously. Item 8, adjournment.
So what we will do is adjourn, and then you'll come back in again on the next Zoom conference call, correct? All right. We'll see you all in a few minutes.